shit. Okay. Wait. It's the daily. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. It's the daily go get show. I know I'm a little late, but I can't do nothing about it. And you gotta hate, but you ain't really gotta do that thing. We're gonna talk about this thing with my queens and kings. It's time for us get up this show. We gonna do it for an hour and a half. You know how it go. And I would say, glorious daybreak and supreme awakening to all my brothers and sisters, all my kings and queens out there, the real kings and queens out there. You know what I mean? The ones getting it in and the ones preparing to get it done. So today we're talking about an ultimatum or a choice. An ultimatum or a choice. Call it what you want. So what we're really going to talk about this morning is whether you respond to when you only have this choice or that choice, or if somebody says to you, look, I tried to be nice to you. I tried to do good by you. I tried to be gentle with you, but you didn't respond to that. You gave me your ass to kiss and you fronted on me now. So this is how it's going to go down. You choose this or that. As a matter of fact, you going to choose this or the other choice is that. So you either stay or go, you come late or spray. You ain't going to be playing around with choices today. You ain't going to lay around in the bed all night. You ain't going to have this thing going. It's not tight. Yo. Sometimes we have to get like that with family members. Sometimes we have children that we have to get like that with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have tried to work with them with certain things because you know they're young and impressionable and they have to grow. So you tried to let them know, like, all right, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. But you know how kids are. They figure if you ain't being mean to them, sometimes then you don't mean it. Sometimes kids they feel like, what's going on back there? They feel like if you aren't being stern with them, if you're being really nice with them, then you must be in a good mood. And you know how it is with children and with plenty of adults. They figure if you are not being stern with them or straight up and down with them, then that means that you just ready to be played today. Oh, mommy in a good mood, daddy in a good mood, so we can do what we want. We eat all the food. No more cereal up in the box. No more ice tray. No more ice in the ice trays. You know the lot. So sometimes you have to narrow down the choices to just this or that. And sometimes it gets to an ultimatum. Have you ever been in a relationship have you ever been in a relationship situation where you were given an ultimatum? Like, all right, either we on our way to get married or we're going to have to break up. Choice is yours. Like, I'm not playing around with this no more. I know people who have done it. You know, they've gotten to a point in their lives where they feel like, I've dated all I wanted to date. I've seen all I wanted to see. I've messed around, played around, did all of that stuff that I wanted to do. If we're not moving towards getting married, then we're moving towards being separated. Because I'm going to find somebody who wants to be with me permanently. I got a lot to live. I got a lot to give and a whole lot of life to live. And I'm going to do it with my partner because I'm smarter than I used to be when I date somebody for years. And all they did was waste all of my time and give me tears. And I say, this is the way it's got to be right now. So let me know if you're down. I can understand if it's not jiving with your soul. But if you're not down with me, I'm going to have to roll. And I understand that it sounds like I'm in control, and that might be the situation. But listen, be patient with me. I'll be patient with you. But I don't have a lot of this time to screw around with that bullshit you're trying to give me. And you may not be trying to bullshit me, but listen to me. I am ready to settle down. I hear wedding bells and I hear them all around, and my people are wondering when we gonna do it. I know we've been seeing each other for 6 months. It's time to do it. It be like that sometimes. It may not have been like that in your life, but there are times when this shit has been done by certain people, and it's something that we have to take take into consideration. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. And this your daily, the daily go get a business show. We do this every single day, every day, every day it rains, every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And when you say Omar with the, I mean, if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the Arts, the Daily Go Get a Business Show. An ultimatum or a choice. Call it what you want. An ultimatum or a choice. Call it what you want. That's how it's going. That's how it's going down. Have you given ultimatums? Have you had ultimatums given to you? And have you given them? A lot of times, people don't respond very well to an ultimatum. Like, who do you think you're talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? Hey, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You don't put me in a situation where I have to choose this or that. Who is you? You're not my father, you're not my mother, not nobody that I have to make those types of choices for. And people really feel that way. But ultimately, we all have to make those types of choices at some point in our lives because we're not always in control of exactly how our destiny is going to go down. A lot of us talk like we're always in control of that, or like we only involve ourselves in situations where that will be the case, but it's not easy. First of all, when you start out in something, you're not going to be in control of it. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to be trained. You're going to have to adhere to certain guidelines and procedures and rules and regulations. So if you don't want to play the game, guess what? That's the ultimatum and the choice is already coming up. Oh, you don't want to play by these rules? Keep it moving. And it can be a little demoralizing, a little embarrassing to some people when they realize that somebody is not willing to play the game with them and let them be in the driver's seat. So no, I'm not going to allow you to manipulate the situation and decide when you want to come, go, lay, stay, or pray, do things today or tomorrow, beg, steal, and borrow, and sit on the couch and lay up in the bed and do everything that another motherfucker just said. And you pointing the finger and giving orders. And yo, what the fuck you think? You ain't nobody's daughter, not of mine, not of his, not of hers, not us. And we ain't going to do that shit. I'm about to fuss at you, get all in your world and tell you something, girl. Listen to what the fuck I gotta say, or you gotta go. So ultimatums or choices. Normally choices are given in an amicable, relaxed, comfortable situation. Normally choices are given to people. Ultimatums normally come after those choices that have been given have been disrespected, disregarded, and treated as if you didn't matter. Like, okay, since you gave me your ass to kiss with the choices that I gave you before, I offered you all of these. Like, you can have this one, that one, this color, this size, all of this. Yeah, you can have all of that. Just choose. But instead of choosing, it was like, well, dag, it's so many. I mean, I kind of want them all. No, you can't have them all, but you can choose the one that you want. But why can't I have, how come I can't have 3? Because 3 are not available. Everybody else has to have 1 too, but I'm giving you the first choice. I'm giving you the first choice on which one you want. So go ahead, choose. So they lunch on choosing, or they try to choose more than one. And then what happens? Like, if you lunch on choosing, or should I say, if you don't understand that lingo, luncheon, if you hesitate on choosing one, so everybody else goes ahead and chooses the one they want, and now the only one left is this one or that one. For example, You wanted a dog. Guess what? You want a dog? What kind of dog you want? I want a pit bull. You want a pit bull? Guess what? My man's female dog, Daisy. Daisy just had a litter of dogs. And Daisy spit out a big litter, 6 dogs. Tell you what, nobody has claimed any of Daisy's pups yet. So we can go and claim the pups. Okay. All right. Well, listen, we're going to have to go now because those pups, they're going to, Daisy is a full bred pit bull. And even though she hasn't been trained to fight and all of that, they're going to breed whatever happened with the puppies is going to happen with the puppies. Okay. But Daisy's a sweet dog. So we need to go see Daisy. We need to go over there and get one and choose one of Daisy's pups. Oh, okay. All right. I'm like, no, we need to go now. All right, well, I'm gonna go all right, I gotta go do this thing real quick. I'm not really up. I worked all night, but blah 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 blah. Okay, now you lunched on the choice. You lunched on going to go get Daisy's pups. Guess what happens later on that day? Guess what happens later on that day? Everybody heard about Daisy's puppies, and everybody loves Daisy the pit bull. Everybody, they like, no, that people give pit bulls a bad name, but Daisy is the sweetest dog. You know how a gentle female dog is. Sweetest thing. So later on that day or the next day or whatever, now guess what? Daisy only has 2 pups left. That's it. Because everybody then came and claimed the pup. She got 2 left. And one of them has already been claimed, loosely claimed. Somebody already said, listen, Daisy still got them puppies. I want to come get one. I don't know which one I want because I haven't seen them yet. So they on their way. You get to the thing. You get to the place where Daisy is. Daisy got 2 pups. The pups are older. We ain't take them straight from Daisy. They got a nurse and all of that. So the pups are about 6 to 8 weeks old. And now it ain't but this puppy and that puppy. And guess what? You only can choose that puppy. Now the other puppy might have been cuter than the puppy that you can choose now. But now it's you either take this last puppy because somebody already called and said they wanted the other puppy. They took a picture of the puppy. They said, all right, I want this one, not that one. So they saved it. They saved that one. So you were slow and now you blew. You know how they say when you're slow, you blow. Well, she was fast, so they label her the Project Ho. Project. Okay, shout out to MC Shan. Anyway, so that's what happens. Now it's the ultimatum is you either take this puppy, this last puppy, or you don't have no puppy. You can wait till Daisy get knocked up again, or another dog or whatever. Or you can march your ass to the kennel and spend $300, $400 for a dog. But this Daisy, because I got the hookup, you was gonna get Daisy for free. A free full-bred pit bull? Are you crazy? You know the value on that shit? Let's look up the value on a full-bred pit bull. Let's look up the value. How much does a full... Okay. How much does a full-bred pit bull terrier puppy cost?
According to adopt-a-pet.com, some breeds go up to $20,000, but depending on their breeding, they usually cost anywhere from $500 to $2,000.
Well, goddamn. They can go up to $20,000. Imagine that. Imagine paying that much for a dog that you know is not going to live more than 15 years, no matter what. But okay, from 500 to 2,000, and you was going to get Daisy's puppy for free. You there looking a gift horse in the mouth. But guess what? You either take this pit or you don't have no pit. It's up to you. It's up to you. I didn't realize that they cost that much. Not 20,000, but the 500, that sound right. You might find somebody on the street that'll hit you off for 3. I've seen it done. All right, but y'all understand what we're talking about? An ultimatum or a choice. Call it what you want. An ultimatum or a choice. Call it what you want. Let me give a shout out to my peoples. I'm so glad to see you here. You came through, and now I'm all up in your ear and all up in your face and right up in your eyes. And I feel good to see all of you guys. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. It's always a really great thing to see you. And Emily Dunlap in the house. I said that Emily is about to turn it out, no doubt. And I said, S Cook, it's always a good look. It's Saturday morning, no need to be shook. And he carry right is down for the night, even though it's the morning. A morning yawn, and we gonna get it popping. Yo, nobody's dropping it off. We gonna make sure we come hard, not soft. And guess who else here? My girl Robbie Ming, my big sis. Yeah, this year. And also, hold on. Who else did I see? I saw Cherry, a Cinderella Dana. Well, it's the woman Dana with fame. It's Cinderella Dana. Well, it's the woman Dana with fame. Okay. Good to see y'all. And Naturalista Rap. That's what's up. I mean, it's a good looks. Carol James, listen. I inbox. Wait. Carol Chamberlain tells us, I think we need to get Omar an electric shot clock so he knows what time it is. Look, we can only start the show when we can start the show. Happy heavenly birthday to T. Carey Wright's father. May he rest. I don't want to say may he rest in peace, because I mean, you don't rest in peace. May the universe be treating him in the best way possible eternally until we see him again. How about that? You know, that rest in peace, that morbid funeral shit. Fuck out of here. I'm just saying. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh, Annette Davis, she all right. She good. You know, she all right though. You know, she all right though. Yeah, she all right. Yeah, she good. All right. So let me see. All right, what y'all talking about? Okay, I'm just making sure I don't miss any of your shit. That's what Lisa talking about. Something. Where did you get that dance from, BF? It reminds me of old school hip hop dancers. I'm stuck in the 80s. Don't worry about it. Cherry says, I gave an ultimatum before. Just wanted a title, really. I walked away. I'm too grown for that friend shit. Now I'm single. Oh shit. I mean, sometimes it comes down to that though. Sometimes, you know, people are not ready to make a move. So you have to give them one move to make. Tell you what, I got one move for you to make. You make it or you move on. We can either move forward together. We can move together, or you can move on without me. I'll move on without you. And we can think about what could have been if we would have got it there. Robin Ming says, I gave my daughter's father an ultimatum when I found out he was cheating. I told him it's either me or her. He couldn't make up his mind, so I did it for him and told him to go with her. Yo, that's deep shit. That really is. So you told your baby, yeah. You told your baby father, like, yeah, listen, I'm going to forgive you for fucking around with this chick. I'm going to forgive you for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, my feelings hurt and I feel disrespected. But I ain't going to front. You the love of my life, at least for right now. And regardless of your infidelity, I still see the good in you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. I'm going to give you a chance to be all you can be. I'm going to give you a chance to represent again. I'm going to give you a chance to do right by a good woman, because a good woman is ready to do right by her man. And we can grow together. We can get past this thing. But you're going to have to choose. Either you're going to have to shit or get off the pot. You're going to have to barbecue a stew. It's going to be me and you, or you're going to have something else to do. What's it going to be? Well, I still kind of like her. I mean, okay, no problem. No problem, baby. As much as it hurts me to do this shit, I got you. Get the fuck out of my life. Just know that you've already fucked up. You fucked this up, because I'm not the best of romances. Deserve second chances. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. The thing is, some people only learn or can only choose when it's me or them. Now, that crazy part about the story that you told Robbie Rob was that it was a this or that situation. So what was a choice between this or that became an ultimatum. The ultimatum was, you either choose me or you choose not us. Simple and plain. Not hard. That ain't too hard. That ain't too hard to understand. And you know what, Rob? The messed up part about that shit is that even when you give somebody a chance and a choice, when they don't choose you, it can be a little demoralizing, because it's kind of disrespectful. Like, it's one thing if you don't know who you're dealing with. What up, Emily Dunlap in the house, and Deneen super Deneen. Deneen super Deneen. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's one thing if you don't know the person that you're dealing with. Like, it's one thing if you're dealing with somebody like a virtual somebody. Like, I know you're messing with somebody. I don't know who it is, but evidently somebody is taking up all your time. That's one thing. But it's a whole different thing when it's like, I know who it is. I got their phone number. I know where they live. I can go touch them. They even know who I am. So when it's a situation where you give somebody an ultimatum, like, well, do you love me? Yeah, I love you. Well, do you love her, or do you love him? Well, they might be honest and say, yeah, I do. Okay. Well, you find yourself in love with two people. So what are you going to do? Because you can only have one. Because I'm not offering you both. I'm not interested in a situation like that. So if they pick the other one, or let's say if they fail to choose you, then it's like, even though your pride made you do the right thing, you may not have come away with the right outcome. You may not have come out with the outcome that you really wanted. And, your feelings can really be hard. I mean, I'm hurt bad. And that might be the thing that will prevent you from ever dealing with somebody again. It's like, You dissed me, essentially. Essentially, you straight dissed me. But okay. So I'm going to have to eat that, but you can best believe I'm going to eat this, but we'll never eat together again. That's it. So even when a situation presents itself later on where they're free, you're free, and maybe now they're more mature or really ready to settle down with you. Now they're ready to choose you. And you like, you might even really in your heart of hearts want to get back with them, but you like you disgust me now. Because it's one thing for you to disrespect me by cheating on me. It's a whole different thing for you to disrespect me by not even choosing me when it was time to choose. And I gave you that choice. So I extended a courtesy to you to put my heart aside, to put my feelings aside. And you gave me your ass to kiss. Because evidently I wasn't good enough for you. Well, we're going to move on. My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? You know what I'm saying? My brother, my brother coming straight out of B-More. B-More stand up all day, every day. Hey, yo, Ansel, I was thinking about you last night. And I was wondering, what if we all saying Ansel Jones' name wrong? What if his name is Ansel? What if it's Ansel? How do we know? You heard of Hansel and Gretel. How do we know Ansel or Ansel is just Hansel without the H? But I noticed you never corrected me. You never said nothing. So I don't know. So I'm like, you know what? I need to find out if I'm saying my brother's name right. The question might come up like, well, how you call him your brother? You don't even know how to say your brother's name? Plenty of people don't say their brother's names. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Might have a nickname. Okay. Emily says, you did the right thing, Robin, in my opinion. I feel like if a man has to choose between me and someone else, choose her. Well, that's only if you don't love him enough. And that's something we got to deal with. TK Wright says, paid $500 for my pit back in 96. God damn it, that was in 96. All right. Carol says, Taki, I paid that for my red Doberman in the 90s. You had a Doberman in the 90s? I ain't seen a Doberman since the 80s. What are you doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? Okay. What's up, Tracy? Tracy 215. That's what's up. Thanks for coming through with my man Larry. My man Larry coming through. Yeah. Thanks for coming through, y'all, on the Instagram side. Appreciate that shit. Appreciate it. TK right says, Ansel. Is your name pronounced Ansel or Ansel or Ansel? To me, that looks the same. Ansel or Ansel. What is your Ansel? See, I don't know nobody who pronounced ant. No, we don't have no ants. We ain't got no ants. We ain't got no roaches. We ain't got no termites. We ain't got no beetles. We no bed bugs. Everybody I know pronounce aunt. Some people overpronounce it aunt. But I don't know no ant. Ansel, Antsel. That's funny as shit. Hold on. Ansel says, somebody grabbing ankles. Yo, you got chill. You got chill. I think it's a good idea, though. I think it's a good idea, though. All right. By the way, no ankle grabbing this morning, damn it. Whatever, man. Also says, everyone I work with call me JR, and we have to laugh. JR. Boom. TK Wright says, get out of my head, oh. Listen, I introduced him to this show. Anyway, Emily says, if he got someone else, then he don't love me like he should be. Nah, I don't mean that. It definitely don't mean that. Also says 30 plus years people been doing it and still going. Robbie Mink says, Omar, there are consequences to cheating. Oh, hell yeah. Most definitely there are consequences to that. Linda Richards, 59, thanks for coming through. And Nadine Fuller, thanks for coming through on the Instagram side. Y'all, appreciate y'all. What we talking about today is an ultimatum or a choice. Call it what you want. So we're talking about at times when you may have given somebody a choice to do something, a choice to be something, an opportunity to have something, and they pretty much squandered it to the point where, all right, now you have to you have to back them up against the wall and make them choose this or that, and they still might not choose. So basically, that's an ultimatum because they've already exhausted all of their other options. And not making a choice is still making a choice. If you choose not to choose, then you've made a choice. Choosing nothing is still choosing. And you know who told me that and taught me that? My man. You know what I mean? May he rest in peace. My science teacher, Mr. Totley, 5th grade and 8th grade. Mr. Totley, the science teacher. That was my man, 100 grand. He was cool as hell. When I think about it, as much as I disliked school, I had some teachers who were very influential to me. All of them were black, though. Every last one of them were black. The teachers that were influential. The white teachers, some of them were good. Like, shout out to anybody who with the Franklin Learning Center and took English, probably had to take English from Miss Sussman, freshman English teacher, Miss Sussman. White teacher, little short thing. But she was an English teaching something, boy. You was going to learn how to read and write in 9th grade under Miss Sussman. She ain't play. We were integrated, white, black, Puerto Rican. Dominicans hadn't been invented yet. They had shipped the Dominicans in Philly 1984, 1985. There was no such thing as a Dominican. Or Mexican. There ain't no Mexicans in Philly in the 80s. I mean, maybe like a sprinkle, like 1, 2, some shit like that, man. Okay. TK Wright says, Omar, he put the correct pronunciation in the comments. You missed it. Let me see. Ansel. Well, I'll be damned. It's Ansel Jones. Everything has changed now. Everything is different. It's Ansel Jones. Ansel. Fuck. But that's my brother. But that's my brother, though. That's what's up. That's my brother. Ansel Jones. Ansel Jones. Well. Yo, pardon me if I ever revert back to the old way, but I got you. If I ever say it the old way, it's because I'm European. Cherry says, a person can love two people at the same time. I've learned that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A person can definitely love two people at the same time. But a lot of people don't believe that, Cherry. I've heard women say plenty of times, no, you can't love two women at the same time. You just think you love two women at the same time. I'm like, well, shorty, that's your ego speaking. And I understand your feelings are hurt. I get it. And you can't say that you love me but you love her too. Actually, he can say that. I understand why you wouldn't say that, but I also see why he would say that and has said that. That still doesn't exonerate him from having to make a choice. He does have to make a choice. You know, infidelity is a bitch. But when you, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or in another situation to where someone has to choose something that you are offering, you know, when you offer somebody something, it can mean a lot to you. Like, listen, I don't just go around, you know, offering random motherfuckers a piece of my world and a piece of my life and a piece of my soul and my spirit. I don't do that. So if you get a chance to be part of the choices or the options that I'm giving you, trust and believe that makes you special in my world. And I would take that into serious consideration if I were you. That's not something to be fronted on. I mean, I can understand a person feeling that way because that's real shit. Like, I shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, and you treat me like a cubic zirconia. Well, we ain't gonna have that. We ain't doing that. Nadine Fuller says, I've definitely loved two men at the same time. Well, look at you, Nadine. A lot of women don't like to admit when they have had a problem choosing, but you've seen it in real life. You've seen it in real life. I've seen it in real life. The problem is other people want you to prove that you love or that what you are feeling inside is love. Because people will be quick to tell you, no, that's not love, that's lust. That's not love, that's lust. Like the fuck they are inside your body and inside your mind and your heart and can tell you how you interpret the way that you feel about something. I mean, I get it because they want to be chosen. You know, our jealousy and possessiveness and our ego makes us want to be chosen above all others. It's not unreasonable to feel that way at all. But we all get faced with a situation where, guess what? We have to eat that. We have to accept that we are not always going to be number one in somebody's eyes. Even if we are so close to number one, you would think that we was at least 1.5, but we want to be the only one. We don't even want number two to come after number one. Like, put two somewhere close to 5. Be like, so what happens to 3? 3 will be somewhere close to 8. Well, what happens to what the fuck? Yeah, well, I'm number 1 and 2 is far, far away from number 1. Normally it comes right after number 1, but we're not doing it that way this time. This time we're going to do it like we're going to do 1, 2, 3. You see how far 2 was and 2 and 3 were from number 1? Yeah, well, practice that in your real life. Just know that we don't want no number 2 nowhere near. You don't need a number 2. All you need is a number 1 that's standing alone, standing on the top. On the top, getting down, yeah. And that's when you have to bring the judge in. No number 2. Number 1. Number 1. And act like you know. So, but there are other situations. You know, I mean, we can spend time talking about cheating all we want, but that won't be no new conversation. But nothing that we talk about is absolutely brand new. But I'll tell you what, you know, when you're dealing with someone else that you may be in a relationship with, or you may just be friends with, or trying to establish something necessary in your life with, and you give them choices. We give our friends choices too. We give our friends choices to treat us well. We give them choices to hang out with us. We give them choices to have really good friendships with us. We give them choices to be involved in the things that we do. We give them choices to be part of our families. We give them choices to reap the benefits of all of the good things that we have to offer. We give them choices to be a part of our world. We give them a choice. We give them choices to share in the wonder of life and living that we have. We give them those choices. And many of us have had friendships and friends who have squandered those choices, to whereas we had to narrow it down. We had to narrow it down like, now, if you want to be my friend, this is what you're going to have to fucking do. Okay, for example, how many of y'all have friends who diplomatically fuck around with your enemies? How many of y'all have friends who are friends with people who you are not friends with? Now, there's a difference between your friends being cool with somebody that you're not cool with. Because that might be cool. Like, all right, they may have a situation going on. They may have known each other before y'all knew them and all of that. Like, that person over there is not your cup of tea, but they're not your enemy. But it's a whole different story when you're dealing with somebody who is dealing with your enemy. When someone is your enemy, when someone is someone that you don't want to have shit to deal with, somebody that makes you, somebody that triggers your fight or flight response, somebody that you don't want to be in this, you don't even want to breathe the same air as they do, somebody that means you harm, or somebody that makes you get ready to defend yourself whenever you see them. Like, yo, it might be going down today. It might be going down today. If he or she say anything to me, I'm going in. Sorry. And I'm not going in with words. Not going in with words. So when you have a friend, a good friend of yours that you're cool with, that you vibe with, that you peoples with, but they have a working relationship or some type of personal relationship with your enemy, there may be a time when you have to give them a fucking ultimatum. Listen, man, I know such and such is your boy, but you know what they did to me. You know what they did to me and my family and all of that kind of shit. So you either going to be cool with me or you going to be cool with them. But I can't be cool with you if you cool with them. Straight ultimatum. Me and you can't be friends if you friends with them. And you know, it's a weird situation, and it's a compromising situation because that person might feel like you're stopping them from having a positive experience with somebody who never did anything to them. And I understand that. But that they also need to understand that I understand that that person never did nothing to you, but you need to also understand that they did something to me. Street shit. Street shit. Straight street shit. Your man is cool with somebody who shot you. He shot you. You got into a situation with this boy, and he put one in you. He might not have fatally shot you, but he hit you on the hand, or he non-fatally shot you with a gun. And your man that you're cool with is cool with that motherfucker. Like, well, what y'all got into with some street shit and all of that, and you know what I'm saying? But that ain't had nothing to do. They ain't had nothing to do with me. That all happened before me and you became cool and all that kind of shit. Like, listen, man, I don't think you understand. I ain't cool with that man. And honestly, when I hear about him, see him, or whatever, it make me want to return the favor of what he did to me. We had to go to court and all of that shit over that, dog. Fuck you talking about? It might have been that boy's cousin. I mean, situations arise. Or getting back to the relationship shit. Well, I understand that you cool with the boy, but you gotta understand this is the boy that was he was fucking my wife. I can't be cool with somebody who cool with him because he knew me. He knew my wife, me and my wife's situation and all of that. Nah, dog. Nah. Mm-mm. I understand you know the boy, you've known him for years, but I can't be cool with you if you cool with him. He's my enemy. So this is what it's going to be. This is what it has to be. You either going to be cool with me alone or you going to be cool with him. But you can't be cool with both of us. It can't happen. It can't happen. Bean coming through, y'all. I mean, good to see you all up in here, right up on the scene. No diggity. Good to see you. Word up. Hold on. Okay, Robbie Ming says, I would have been a fool to know that he was cheating and we had a baby together to keep him. I know her address and phone number. He lied to me. TK writes, you can definitely love two people at one time, but who will you go the distance for? Now that's the question. Deep shit right there. That is definitely the question. And you're going to be forced to decide that at some point. Justifiably so. You're going to be forced to decide that. Make that decision at some point. Make sure that y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button and share the show. I said hit the like button and share the show. I said hit the like button and share the show. I said hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button, share the show, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I said hit the like button and share the show and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I said hit the like button and share the show and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Hit the like button and share the show and subscribe to the channel if you haven't really done so. It's a Daily Go Get It Business show. We talking about an ultimatum or a choice. An ultimatum or a choice. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. TK, right? Says you can. Okay, wait. Bean says, I don't give him an ultimatum or choice. I give him an opportunity to be truthful and honest about what we're doing. I'm going to be serious about anyone who's dealing with another. I understand that. I get it. But there are In a relationship between a man and a woman, there are more than enough ways to give ultimatums. It's not always about him or her. It can be about this or that. Just like we was talking about earlier in the show, being before you came through. It might be a situation where you want to get married and he's dragging his feet on that. So you really ready to, you know what I mean? Meet me at the altar, your all white dress. We ain't getting no younger. It's time to do it. Mm-hmm. And he like, well, but my money ain't right, my time ain't right. I'm still married to my ex-wife. I gotta get me divorced and I gotta pay the cost. I'm already in court. Yo, you gotta understand. Yo, I already paid this alimony. Really, it's child support, but out there I'm caught. That shit's cost me a whole lot of dough. And if I marry you, she gonna get an increase, yo. Do you understand what I'm talking about and what we doing? This shit you're doing right now could really ruin my financial situation, and it's not good to go in. Yo, I'ma help you, my friend. If I'm your spouse, I'ma look out. Yo, if I'm your spouse, I'ma look out. If I'm your spouse, I'ma look out. But you gotta make the choice right now, nigga, no doubt. I'm your spouse, I'ma look out. Yeah, I got something, you got something. Understand, I'ma shout you out and make sure at the hilltops they gonna understand it's me and you against the cops. So it's not always about him or her or whatever. It's not always about that. They may be ready to make a move. It could be a move-in situation. Some people have lived with everybody that they've ever dealt with. I know people who have done that. Everybody they ever was serious about, they lived with them from the time that they were young. And that's whether you talk about teenage young or 20s young. So Jones says, can you take back an ultimatum? Yeah, you can. And a lot of people take back an ultimatum when somebody doesn't choose the ultimatum that they gave them. Like, you either do this or I'm leaving. I'm leaving on the next plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Tell me like you'll never let me go. I said, I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me. Let me go. That you'll wait for me. Hug me like you'll never let me go. So now it's time to do my thing. You grab the mic to rap and sing. Remember, that was Just Ice back in the day with LaToya. Y'all remember LaToya? LaToya. Yeah, but yeah, ultimatums have been taken back plenty of times when you realize that you was pump faking. When somebody has already figured out that you was selling wolf tickets. Like, I'm leaving you if you don't do what the fuck I told you to do. Like, all right, then, shorty. All right, holla back. So you just gonna let me go? I don't want to let you go, but I'm gonna let you go because I'm not gonna put myself in this fucked up position, yo. So you just gonna let me go? You ain't going. I mean, really? So they take that ultimatum back real quick. Like, okay, all right. So, okay, wait. So you said you love me though, right? Yeah, baby, I do. And you say you care about me then, right? Yeah, I do. I do. You know, because women always try to find a way to be right in the end. You know what I'm saying? That feminine energy mixed with manipulation. And I'm not saying that all women are manipulative. Yes, I am. Because if you're a woman and you're not manipulative, you can't raise children. You can't keep a man. You're gonna have to pigeonhole somebody at some point just know that your technique might not be effective when it's put out there in the same way. Same thing with men, though. Same thing. So when you throw something out there, because somebody may have advised you to do this, or what you do is you tell this motherfucker that blah 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 blah. Like one of your girlfriends, one of your aunts, one of your sisters, one of your, your mom, somebody gave you advice of a motherfucker that was a little bit more thorough than they was used to. You used to dealing with them dumb blue collar motherfuckers. This nigga here, he just stepped up to corporate. He ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, you better do that shit with them ruffians. That ain't gonna work over here, man. No. So, yeah, they might have to take back that ultimatum. Like, all right, you know what? Okay, you know what? You know what? Fuck it then. We gonna try it your way. We gonna try it your way, but we gonna try. I'm gonna do this for you. Fuck it. I'm gonna do this for you. But we gonna put a time frame on this. So when do you think you'll be able to do this or deliver that? When? So yeah, ultimatums get taken back all the time. All the time. T. Carey Wright says the damage is done once it comes out of your mouth, especially those times when the ultimatum wasn't warranted. Yeah, motherfuckers take a shot in the dark. And it's really a sign of disrespect because, like motherfuckers are trying to get in the power position. Just for power's sake. I'm like, okay. When the shit don't go right. How many of y'all have threatened to leave somebody and you wasn't ready to go no fucking where? You wasn't even ready to go to the front door. You was busy grabbing ankles. You understand what I'm saying? You was grabbing ankles. Hey, your ankle. You hear me? You hear me. So you was grabbing ankles, yet you was threatening to be out. I think we've all done it, because if you make that threat and it works, you like, like I was scared as shit to throw that shit out there, but I did, and guess what? It worked. I ain't know they liked me as much as woo-wee. Woo-wee. Carol Chamberlain says that I sell. I don't think so. You've already made the choice to offer it. I'm just saying. So Ansel says, T. Carey, you can't pack your stuff and put it at the door and think I'm going to help put it back. Damn. All right, Ansel. However, I've seen that done too. I've seen situations where somebody came and helped them get all of their shit out of the house, left the crib, was gone maybe 2-3 days, took all their shit, all their clothes, all their little, the TV, whatever. 3 days later, they putting their shit back in the house with the assistance. Yeah, baby, that shit is crazy. I ain't want to leave. All right, what this used to be over there. You want to put it over here this time? Oh, it happens. Ansel says, can you break your lease and get your apartment back? Well, giving your landlord an ultimatum. That sounds a little unorthodox, unless you was fucking your landlord. So no. You know what? Maybe. Well, as a landlord, I've been given ultimatum. Either you fix this shit or I'm putting the money in escrow. Funny thing is, nobody who has ever threatened to put money in escrow even knew what an escrow account is. People think escrow is just like, I'm putting the money on the side. No, that's not what it is. There's an actual escrow account that is decided on by a moderator or mediator between the tenant and the landlord, and funds come out of that account as repairs get completed. Okay. TK Wright says, I know people like that at friends crossing enemy lines. You are not my friend. Yo. Yo. Bean says anyone can love more than one person, but being introduced to the family, having intimacy and sex with more than one is not a choice because of what what you like to do with my dude. That's too personal. I'm not sharing. Well, if they haven't fucked, then they ain't in love. I'd be damned if I'm running around here talking about how much I love a woman. I ain't never gut her out. Not even to be, not saying I'm shallow or nothing like that, but a man can't love a woman he never fucked. That's internet fantasy love. I love you. I love you. I love you. What you mean you love me? You ain't never even been face to face with you. Do you know I got a mole on my back? Do you know I got shingles? I got gray hair on my twat. Now, you don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know. You might be in love-ish. You're in love-ish. Ansel says, if someone breaks up with you and you still love them, would you expect a friend request? You see that internet shit. Like, if I love you, I'm blocking you off my shit. You ain't gonna be checking my statuses. No. You will not like another picture of my world. Don't be liking no pictures. Don't be hearting no pictures. No. Carol says, that's just too personal when you're friends with my enemies. You know things about me that I wouldn't want them to know. It's even deeper than that. It's just that when you talk about somebody being your enemy, you're talking about that butterfly, that negative butterfly feeling. You know, you ever be around somebody, you want to fuck them up so bad, you get a stomach ache or a headache. Like you want to attack them so bad. It's like you feel it's like you're a caged animal. Y'all open up this cage, I'm gonna jump and pounce on this motherfucker. And you mean tell me my man is cool with you? Fuck out of here. Nah, son. Like you claim to be my friend, but you don't share my emotions about how I feel about that friend. Like you have a loose definition of what friendship means, and I can't fuck with you. And so Jones says, perfect example is EPMD. You talking about when they broke up? Yeah. And they got back together, to finish out those albums. And I still don't understand how they ever got back together. Eric really had that man's crib raided. Like, yo, man. Eric Sermon never denied doing this shit to PMD. He never denied it. At least that's not, I didn't hear him deny it. I never heard him say, like, yo, that was all a misunderstanding. Never said that. And I've seen multiple interviews. Like, yeah, we kind of ran up in the crib and, you know, brandished some weapons and tore shit up. Bygones are bygones, right? Fuck out of here. Carol Chambers says, Ansel said, new track alert. Carol says, not a good track though. Bean says, just don't be a punk or pussy. Be honest about what we doing. It's important not to have folks out here thinking it's something when it's nothing. It might be something, just not the something you want. No. Carol Chambers says, watch it, Omar. That's what landed you in Facebook jail. That hate speech. Oh, God. They said I couldn't say that women were greedy. And by the way, we're not on Facebook. Aha, Facebook. Women are greedy. Women are greedy. Women are greedy. Fuck around. And YouTube sent me a notification like, on your show, we noticed that you are spewing a lot of hate speech. I'm like, what? I ain't talking about white people and no shit like that. No, but you on here talking about how women are greedy, or how they're selfish and manipulative. Women are not manipulative. We're gonna have to shut you down for a few days. Shut them down. Shut them down. T. Carey writes on us. Word, Carol, hate speech. Whatever. Cherry says, me, I've lived with my long-term loves. Call me Lockdown Cherry. I swear, man, some people will do anything to get more than sex. Some people will do anything for a little morning sex. Speaking of morning sex, why do women love morning sex so much? Why does it energize y'all day that much? Like, what is it? I mean, what is it? What is it? I don't know. Okay. I'll tell me something. Taki hating on women. Go manipulate yourself. Go manipulate yourself a pound cake or something, Carol. That's what you need to do. Go manipulate a pot of greens or something. Ansel says, if someone has kids, is that an ultimatum? It can be. Like, you knew this is a ready-made family. You either gonna love my kids and me, or you ain't loving either one of us. Ultimatum. Choice is yours. Choice is yours. Call it what you want. TK right says, sis, give him an extra punch for when you see him. Whatever. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. That's bad touch. Bad touch. That hurt. That hurt too. Okay. Robbie Ming says, I think when I get back out on the dating scene, I'm going to deal with two guys. In the past, one guy didn't work. So when one acts up, then I'll have backup. That's your plan? That's your plan, Ma? Really? Really? Out the gate, like, you know what I mean? We doing 2 for 2. Yeah. Okay. Cherry says, I don't know, because I've got a few people who love me who have never touched me. Remember, I'm a Scorpio, and I know they sincerely love me. That's why I don't play with their feelings. So let me get this straight. You think, you feel, you know that there are men out there who love you, not like you or desire you or want you, but love you. The L, the O, the V, the E, you. And they've never scraped the walls. I don't know who you know, so I'm not going to say that they lying. Because I imagine that maybe it's possible that they love you as a friend. That's possible. But romantically? Yeah, because I've loved plenty of women as friends, just acquaintances. You know. But the women that I've dealt with, like if I want to do it to you, we're not getting to the love before, I find out that if you got to be love worthy. I mean, how do I know you don't pee in the bed or something? Like, babe, that is not cum. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Shorty, we wasn't even fucking. I was dreaming about you. Yo, you dream every night like this. That's why we always got to be at your crib. Look, you even got this wet dream mattress, to protect it against the. Listen, man, you need to get a pair of Depends. That's the bottom line. You're a bedwetter. And I don't mean that in no nice way. Robbie Mink says, I like your glasses, my brother. I appreciate that. I just decided I was going to be able to see today, because the Instagram, the words be real small. That's the only reason I got them on. I really hate wearing glasses. I don't hate the way I look in glasses, but I hate wearing them. I just don't like the way they, This is my third year of wearing glasses, and I still haven't really warmed up to the situation. But I'm going to get some new glasses since I got a little insurance now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go get some new frames. Bean says, most of my friends don't F with people I don't F with anymore. They may be cordial, but that's it. But you understand what we talking about. We talking about like they good with them. Honestly, I feel like if somebody is my enemy and you call yourself my friend, I feel like you should feel some kind of way towards them, not even in a cordial way. But that might be too tall of an order on my side. Maybe not. I don't know. TK Wright says, you can love someone without sex. It's a mental and spiritual connection. Very, very important. Yeah, it depends on the situation. I know if you make my dick hard first, then me loving you before is probably not an eligibility. But if we was just friends, just like, look, you send no signals to the genitals. Nothing. There's nothing there. I love you. I love that fact just by itself. You too ugly to love. No, just okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Emily says, no, not shutting anyone down now. YouTube, he didn't mean it. Ah! Don't be shook. All right. Bean says, yes, you can love someone without sex. Relationships are way more than that. It's how you care, show love and intimacy. You can look out for someone. Sex, in some cases, just ties you to a person. That's very female thinking of you. I'm trying to hear that shit. All right, well, listen, let's just say that all men don't feel like I feel. But I've never had a girlfriend that I didn't have sex with. So that's some indication. I did have a few chicks that tried to hold out. Like, I'm not really ready. I'm not really ready. Well, guess what? I didn't love them. I can't love a cold fish. But you are a very good typist. You know, we were young. They could type good. You know, typing used to be very important when we was younger. Computers first came out, Texas Instrument. You know what I mean? Commodore 64. Look, she can really type. ASDF. What is it? ASDF. Spacebar. JKL semicolon. But okay. Y'all say it can be done. I say no fucking way. That's all I'm saying. All right. Robbie me says, and so for some of us, I like a man to make love to my mind before we have sex. That's so I can see what his mentality is all about. That's all good, just as long as eventually y'all have sex. So y'all can get to the love. So some of y'all might be wondering right now. So Omar, so you saying that when you deal with a woman, let's say if you start really, really liking her and everything is going well, and then if y'all have sex and the sex is not good, then you saying that you won't love her? And I'm saying, yes, that's what that means. It's like, no. What I'm saying is, I never said that if the sex wasn't good, then you couldn't love him. I said if I didn't have sex with him, then I'm not going to love him. In a situation where we were supposed to be romantically involved. So let's say I've been messing around with somebody on the internet. We've never been face to face, never seen each other and all of that. But here we are in front of each other saying that we love each other. Maybe it's true. But I know that cipher can never be complete until y'all actually get around each other. Because you don't know a person until you know them. And to take that a little bit farther, I don't think that you ever really know a woman if you haven't had sex with her. And I'm keeping a buck with that. I'm not saying that you can't love a woman that you never had sex with in that regard, because of course I've never had sex with my sisters or my mom or whatever. But I tell you one thing, I would never be able to know my mom like my dad knows her, or like my stepdad or any other man that has been intimate with her knows her. I will never know her in that way. Same thing as my sisters. And I know my sisters extremely well, but I don't know how they are after they've been ran up in and done came all over a dick. Because the whole game changed after that happens. From my experience, it ain't the same. Them conversations ain't the same. You know, it ain't. It went from, you gonna call me to when you coming back over. A woman will let a man know everything he needs to know after he done had sex with her. Everything. So whatever she was holding out before, you can best believe it's coming out now. Because the expectations have been risen. The bar has been raised. So it went from before, all right, well, we ain't fucking anyway. So, it's this, that, and the third. We're going to keep it respectful. After the fucking, it's like, But no, you need to know that you ain't just gonna be fucking me and doing this, fucking me and doing that, fucking me and being with her, fucking me and never do call me, fucking me, acting like I don't exist, fucking me and don't even want to kiss. You ain't gonna just be fucking me, just be fucking me, just be fucking me. Never even talk to me. You ain't just gonna be fucking me, even though before you wasn't fucking me, everything was good. You ain't just gonna be fucking me, and I think you should know that shit. Now, y'all can say I'm lying, and I'm going to say you lying. But you can best believe once you get inside a woman, you're going to learn some shit that you would have never learned otherwise. No. All right, so Sherry says, TK Wright says, you're right. You can love someone on a different level and not have sex. Okay. And so, wait. Bean says, they don't. Maybe you're greedy. Mm-hmm. Bean says, or maybe sex is recreational for you. Recreational. I think it should be recreational for everybody. So you saying that sex shouldn't be fun? You're probably not saying that. Okay. And Bean says, that's true in some cases. Oh, okay. Robbie Ming says, and sell foreplay comes with sex. Well, it should be. It should come with sex. For everybody, it doesn't really. Some, you know. Y'all should hear what I'm saying in my head. Everybody has a different experience. Let's just put it that way. But nonetheless, when we talk about an ultimatum or a choice, call it what you want. There comes a time in everybody's life where they're going to be forced to choose between this or that, or no, not this or that. You're going to ultimatum is not even this or that. It's this. Do I have that wrong, y'all? An ultimatum is choose this. This is your choice right here. All or nothing. I guess you could say all or nothing is a choice. It doesn't really sound like it doesn't sound like that has a lot of options to me. Is it me? Is it just me? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? I don't know, y'all. Hold on. What we got? What we got? What we got now? Yo, I'm supposed to have some shit delivered, and I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not feeling this shit. I know they better come through with my shit. That's what I do know. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all make sure that y'all make sure y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's the Daily Go Get a Business Show. We are about to do these birthday shout outs, and then we're gonna get on the body. Which phone was I using? Was I using this one? Must have been using this one. Yeah, it was. All right, that's cool. Let's do these birthday shout outs, then we're gonna holler back. By the way, before we get into these birthday shout outs, I want y'all to know that there will be a Legacy of a Nation show tonight. Guaranteed. I will do a Legacy of a Nation show tonight. And what we're going to talk about is paying homage to the freedom fighters on any level. We're going to talk about paying homage to the freedom fighters on any level. So, in my opinion, a freedom fighter is somebody who is fighting for Black liberation. Those are the only, freedom fighters that I'm interested in. But we need to talk about people local, national, and international who have tried to get it popping for us and what that should mean. And one of the reasons I want to do a show about this is because, with this past election, we learned so much about each other, about who's fighting for our causes and who represents us versus who doesn't. And I think that we need to get it nailed down about who is really for us and who is just talking a lot of things about exploiting us, but not really representing us. So that's how it's going to go down tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Legacy of a Nation show. You have to call into the show. There's no YouTube. There's no video. Call in 319-527-6199 or log on blogtalkradio.com/SUN752. Let's do these birthday shout outs and then let's holler back. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious December 12th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. 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 They get number one out the box. T Carrie writes, Dad, just like we were talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about that shit earlier. Happy heavenly birthday to him. It was all up in the comments. Happy heavenly birthday. And his name is Donald Richardson. So happy heavenly birthday to Donald Richardson. I hope that you're up there in the universe doing the damn thing, rocking out, watching over us, protecting us, guiding us, making sure that we escape the pitfalls of negativity the way we can encounter every single day. So shout out to you, T. Carey Wright, and shout out to anybody out there, anybody and everybody out there who has ever lost a parent or someone really, really close to them. And when their birthday comes around, I'm going to say this: good looking out for, acknowledging his birthday rather than his death day. Way too often we pay homage to the day that they left this world instead of the day when they came into this world. Well, they affected this world when they came into it. When they left this world, But y'all don't hear me though. Other than that, Reno Rex, happy birthday to you, Reno Rex, and Sharice Parrish, happy birthday to you, and Yvette Camara, happy birthday to you, and Debbie Sutherland, turning 47 years old today, and Diane Robinson, turning 54 years old today, and Tasha Cannon, turning 47 years old today, and Yaina Irel Acosta, turning 29 years old today. And Michelle, the homie Radigan, happy birthday to you. And my girl, Charlene Kunta Jones. I just love Charlene Kunta Jones' name. And her, she's turning 36 years old today. And last but absolutely not least, my girl, go-getter and Urban Therapy with Son participant, Deborah Robinson, who is the sister of the other girl. What's her name? Damn, it's escaping me. She be denying it, but I ain't trying to hear that shit, and I ain't buying it. Janelle Janelle. Her last name's not Robinson. It's just Janelle Coker. She just got married recently, so she had a different last name. But Janelle Coker, that's her sister. So down with both of them. Happy birthday to you. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious December 12th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on, do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, listen. An ultimatum, a choice, call it what you want. There comes a time in your life where you have to put somebody on blast and take away some of the choices that they have because they just may not be all that good with working with choices. Some people work best under pressure when they don't have a lot. When they don't have a lot to work with. Some people just do better that way. Some people go ahead and make the choice early and have theirs and move on to the next options. Well, when it comes down to you and you're the one granting the options or receiving the options, you're going to have to make a choice to make somebody else choose. Whether they choose you, whether they choose this, or whether they choose this or that, this or that, this or that, this or that. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If the train fall off the track, pick it up. Fresh on the scene. All right. I want y'all to have a great day today, man. I mean, real great. I want y'all to have like the best day, this spectacular day. In Philly today, it's supposed to be 61 degrees today. So we got the Indian summer day right here when it's almost winter. And it's not winter yet. It's not wintertime yet. We got like 8 more days until winter officially kicks in. So y'all enjoy your time today. If you got to go shopping, but be careful out there. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, wear your PPE, social distance. Make sure that you don't take a chance on getting that Rona shit. Fuck the Rona. Peace to all who have had it and got through it. Peace to you, Cherry, Dana Dane. All right, y'all. Remember the Legacy of a Nation show, 6:00 this evening. We gonna be on it. I'll send out the notifications and the advertisements, or should I say the promotions for all of that. All right. So, it's back on the scene. It's not fresh on the scene. Do you know Drez? I know Drez. Do you know Mr. Long? I know Mr. Long. So what is you saying? You don't know. I got the uncut version. All right, so let me get y'all out of here. Let me get Blog Talk out of here. Get back, holla back. Thanks for everything. Word. And then let me get Instagram out of here. Yo, thanks, y'all. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate y'all. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all back to life. What the hell? Come on. All right. That's better. All right. So,
thank you for using Blog
as the
Talk
natives
Radio.
say,
Goodbye.
Crispy and clean. Yeah, there you go. Crispy and clean. Okay, so let's everybody go back and listen to the song. This or that. This or that. Come on. This or that. This or that. Come on. This or that. This or that. Yo, man, I think I am going to listen to that song. Why not? Fuck it. Yo, have a great one, y'all. Peace. Like I said, love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all back to life. Even though I haven't had sex with y'all. Okay? Sheesh. My God. I mean, chicks be wilding.